Okay, so I'm driving home from my first day jiving. I drove 2 hours away from where I live just so I can get my first day of training out the way. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get it done ASAP so I can go out on my own and get some jobs. So when I first got there, I met my trainer. She showed me where the pallets were that we had to work. It was a frozen pallet inside the freezer, and there was 2 pallets of dry groceries. It was like chicken stock, spaghetti sauce, a little bit of chemicals like for washing clothes and cleaning dishes, and there was a lot of chips. Big boxes of chips, vinegar, peanut butter and jelly, stuff like that. So it took us about, say, we started around 9:30 a.m. Well, she started training me around 9:30 a.m. We didn't actually start working the stuff on the floor until
object on road ahead.
Until around 10 o'clock, 10:30. So from 10 o'clock, 10:30, we were finished around 11, 12, 1, 2, about 3 o'clock. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, about 5 hours. I don't know how long the job was supposed to take because that's on her app. So I didn't see that, you know. But me, I have experience from Target, Pathmark, Kohl's, FedEx, so I know about, you know, boxes and how to like properly stock them and how to load more boxes on a U-boat so I can, like, you know, bring more product out to the sales floor to work. So I didn't know where nothing in the store really went, but everything, all the boxes have an aisle number on them and they tell you what aisle they belong in, but not what spot. So usually, you know, you go to that aisle number, like you'll find the stuff 90% of the time in about less than a minute or so. Some things, you know, it'll take you a little longer to find if you don't know that store that well. But the lady that was training me, she knew where everything was, so that helped me out a lot. But she was also going over what should I be doing, like, you know, making sure I rotate the product, making sure I pull out the expired product from the freezer, you know, if there's any expired product. She kept going over that with me just to make sure that, you know, I understand it. But I already know this stuff. Everything she was telling me, I already knew. So I was just letting her train me, you know. And I like it because I worked at Target for like 10 years. And I noticed, like, you know, I would always get mad at Target. Not mad, but I felt like Target didn't appreciate me because, yo, if anyone has worked at Target before, I did pets and chemicals. Pets and chemicals, right? That was my job. I would finish pets and chemicals with like 10 hours worth of push for pets and chemicals. I would finish that in 2 hours. Pets and chemicals. Yo, I could do like one side of the whole store, you know what I'm saying? Like by myself, but like within 8 hours. If you told me that, if you bring all the pallets out, I could do that one side of the store by myself. But I felt unappreciated because, like, when I would go to the bathroom, you know, for 20 minutes or so, because I had to use the bathroom, my team lead would page me over the walkie and say, VBL, come out the bathroom. You've been there, VBL. Where you at? Will you report back to chemicals? Like, why? Like, can I please use the bathroom? I really have to use the bathroom for 20 minutes. I have to poop. you know, and I felt like unappreciated because I would finish pets and chemicals in 2 hours, right? 2 hours. But when I wasn't there, it would be 2 people doing pets and chemicals from 12 midnight to 8 in the morning. 2 people. When I would finish that pets and chemicals from 10 o'clock to 12, from 12 o'clock to like 2 o'clock, right? Because we unload the truck at 10 o'clock. We finish unloading the truck at 12. So I would start pets and chemicals at 12 and I would finish at 2 o'clock. But if I go to the bathroom for 20 minutes, you're paging me over to walk in, then you're like, oh, really? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was such a good employee. Like, I did everything right. I was fast, you know what I'm saying? Nobody could see me in stocking. Honestly, like, there's no competition. I never met anyone that could outstock me. I'm sorry. So, my point is, I like Jyve because you get paid by the job. Now, I haven't been to my own store yet, so I know once I start going to like my own stores in my area, when I learn where the stuff goes, man, this is gonna be a piece of cake. I'm a man, and this is what I like because I don't have no boss watching over me, and I will get my job done efficiently and quick, you know. And man, this is what I like because you get paid by the job. So if I finish early, I'ma still get paid the amount that it said I was gonna get paid. Not like Target where I was doing the work of 5 people but only making $9 an hour. Really? You know what I'm saying? Over here, I'm gonna get done, and then I could claim another job at Jyve if I want to. So if I finish early and if I want to go do another store if I want to Jyve at another store, I can. So with that said, so far I like it. You know what I'm saying? Independent. I feel like I don't have a boss breathing over my back. Watch me. And man, a lot of times, like, store managers at Target would just be harassing me because, like, for example, if I didn't have my shirt tucked in, they would say, oh, tuck in your shirt. I would say, but what about all those other guys that don't have their shirts tucked in? And then my store manager would say, like this, sarcastic, like really arrogant, let me do my job and you do yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I would tell human resources about this type of stuff, and nobody would ever stick up for me because, like, they were afraid of the store manager. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was unfair. I was being treated unfair. You know what I'm saying? And like, I never did nothing wrong. Like, at Target, like, you know what? Because my shirt is not tucked in, but all these other guys' shirts are not tucked in. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I would do the work of like 5 people. I'm telling you, man, I was a good employee. Like, nobody could see me anywhere. Like, fastest stocker, cashier, whatever you want. Put me on carts. I was, man, unloading trucks. Man, come on, man. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all know how this works out. So, my first day training as a Jyver was pretty fun. I liked it because I'm already used to that, so I know it was a piece of cake for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what they're getting into, I guess, when they do it. But it's like, if you've done it before, there's nothing new to you. Everything was basically pretty much, it was basically the same thing I was doing at Target. It's just like, I'm going into a store as a, you know what I'm saying, as a merchandiser, and I'm working on my own. In
1 mile. Stay to the left to cross over to Express Roadway.
It's like I'm going in as an independent merchandiser to a store, and I'm stocking things out. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that saves the company's money as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have to have like all these people on payroll. And a lot of the times, there's people milking it, man. At these retail stores, they just milk it. Like, I was, man, so many times they would send people like over to help, and I'm like, they're not even doing nothing. They've been here for 5 hours and they only did this and this. Like, I told you I didn't need their help. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I like. Like, I can work at my pace. You know what I'm
Stay
saying?
to the left to cross over to Express Roadway.
I don't need, you know what I'm saying? You can request help if you need help, but other than that, so far I like Jyve, and I'ma do another video after I do my first store.
Continue straight for 8 minutes to Garden State Parkway North to I-95, New Jersey Turnpike.
After I do my first store, I'm gonna do another video and let y'all know how that went. So I'm out for now. Sorry this was a long video, but I did the best I can. Peace.